driveway, front and back sidewalk. This sidewalk, give it a little tail on both sides. Doesn't have to be big, just bend in instead of 45. Same there. You'll see because of the elevations of the adjacent ground, it's a bit higher. Doesn't have to be a very big tail. Literally, it could be as small as you want or a little bigger just because of the form material. I know it's hard to get really tight bends sometimes. We're gonna picture frame and retool the edge, either decorative edge or just retool. She didn't mention, she just was talking about it. Unless she says one or the other, put it back the way it was. Decorative edge this, and then retool that. That's the low point, but water sits. I told her we'd fix that by raising it. If that still isn't enough, because it's below ground, we can cut some ground. Same with the back, I'll show you. Just make sure that it drains. Same problem in the front sidewalk, towards the front. It just sort of sits on top of the concrete because it's lower than the grass. So in those situations, just make sure that the concrete is higher than the ground so that way the water drains off of the concrete. These are those little tails I was talking about. Used to be a tree here, probably some roots, gonna need some gravel. And then everything else is just the same shape. So let's go ahead and measure. Sidewalk's 4.5 by 42.5. I'm gonna get a few measurements here to get the average. 36.5 divided by 6 over 25.5 feet. This is that spot I was telling you about that kind of holds. So it needs to be picked up. Another 4 by, well, it's like, let me double check that. It's like 310, so just short of 4. Over about 55 feet. That stays. Same problem, they tried to fix it by putting this in here. I told them that, same though there, if we need to just cut some of this hump out, because the ground's falling, it just swells up high and then this is lower. So either raise this up some and or take a swipe out of maybe 3 feet to make sure that it just drains, because again, you just have like a swell here. You got 6 feet between posts if you wanted to take them out to get back here. Now the driveway, 2 6x7 triangle flares, 16.3 over 42.5, 13.5 here, shrinks down to 12. That's 20, so 20 plus 12 plus 13.5 divided by 3 over 47.5 feet. And in case I accidentally paused, this is 16 feet 3 inches over 38.5 feet. 7 by 6 flare here and there. And then this 10 feet 2 inches over 25.9. It's in Charlotte.